Hello, everybody. Hi. We're just setting up a few things at the moment because this is actually all still set up for the stream we did the other day, which was Just Dance. There we go, the A Squad stream. So you'll have to bear with. We just got one or two things to sort out, and then hopefully we can start and look back on this year. First of all, we're going to be driving the last X10 of this year in Berlin, and then we'll be going and actually having a proper look back at everything that we have done this year as 28112 Gaming and everything else like that. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be nice to see. We'll look at lots of highlights of it just because, really. Why not? Because we can. Welcome in the new year. Just get this tweet out. There we go. Go, 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 go. Retweets. Boom. Right. We'll go in there. Filter the delays off. There is no delay. No delay. We're gonna make sure the delay is off because at the moment there's kind of a delay set on everything from the thing. Right, that should be done now, and Omsi should be appearing any second. Oh, I need to put the crop on the camera. You don't need to see that much. There we go. Look, it's already dead quiet. I've got a feeling I've missed leaving the last one from here, but we're just gonna do it late if we have. I can't remember what time I said it as, to be honest. 3338. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I only got Sev. Oh, well, I've messed that up even more. Game mode. Ugh. That's why it's so quiet. We need to go into the editor. Windows key, and I also need to fix this because this is not. The keys aren't linked correctly to what they need to be linked to. My macros, main screen. Yes, that's better, right. Yep, I want to do that. Let's go here. Hey, there is... What's on this one? I'm just gonna go in here and just tick everything, basically, so that all the routes come back, and then we can drive. Late, but drive anyway. When it loads. Not the time to be slow. It's not the time to be slow. I'm just gonna keep playing Auld Lang Syne on repeat. Adam should be in soon, hopefully. Tracks and trips. Edit the timetable. Right. Oh, I just copied and pasted them out, didn't I? Should have known. Just copy and paste them back in then. Just wasted time opening that for no reason. Game mode. That bugs me. I keep leaving game mode on the keyboard, and it means that none of the keys actually work. You can give every key like 2 assignments. Well, actually, Control and C. E. Put all the roots back. Should be ready now. We should be able to go. Probably very late, but oh well. Dink. No, it's the wrong one. It's not what I wanted to play. I wanted to go and play the hour thing. For all this. Stop. We've heard that song 3 times now, we can't play it again. Alright, that's it. We can get away with this one last time, surely. Fingers crossed this is gonna work. Keyboard is so useful. I don't know if you can hear it, you can probably hear it. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's a new mechanical keyboard, it's got loads of lights on it, it's really nice. Obviously game mode, so I can swap the keys, so rather than having to do that Control-Alt to do my numpad keys to change the screen, it's now one key, and then it's all the middle little buttons, insert home, all those, they're all changed now. They're all separate keys that like have M1 to M6 on, which is additional function keys basically. Yep, there's a bus. X10. Yeah, very late for that last one there. Oh no, wait, no, that's not the one. It's that one. Oh, I'm early. We have plenty of time. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. Oh, of course, it finishes at 6. Right, okay. This is a little custom timetable I made myself. And I haven't remembered it at all. Okay, so where should I be now? Go to Zellendorf, I can do it from there, up in, and then back out again. That one. Yeah, sure. We go, where are we? X10. Down that one, and then down to Zellendorf. Ah. We're a little bit late for that one, but oh well, it's fine. What have I done? Is that the right one? This light's off? Yes, this light's off. Right, okay. That light needs to be on. Oh, I believe. Oh. Yeah. Not that stop. We're going from there.
S-Bahnhof
I just need to
Zehlendorf.
activate this game controller because I was doing trams things the other day and I used the joystick for that. So, give that a quick change and then we can go. Oh, I think the game's wrong, I need to change the game. That while this loads. And I might just run and get myself some food when we get to the when we get into the town centre of Berlin as well, because I'm hungry. We're not doing Just Dance. We don't want to get people thinking we are doing Just Dance, because we're definitely not doing Just Dance. Yeah, sorted. Oh no, 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 don't do that. Thinks it's trying to say it's crashed, and it's not. It's fine. There you go, see? Fine. Activate. Deactivate. That one. Also deactivate. This one. Right, okay. Good.
Zehlendorf Eiche.
There we go. Now we can go catch up with how late we are. Although the clock on the bus is now a little bit behind as well, but we'll just ignore that. Actually, no, I can't. How long do I get? I get 10 minutes, so... Not that one. I can afford to, I can move that forward, it's fine, and I'll just have to catch it up somehow. We'll also put ticket selling on. And real world weather.
Wenn Sie mal einmal pünktlich
Raining
werden.
in Manchester.
Hallo. Hallo.
Yeah, this isn't the last bus to Berlin, this is the second to last bus to Berlin from Ramarth. Nope. I didn't even click off this. The game's randomly clicks off itself sometimes. It's quite annoying. I mean, it's this dark outside, but it feels really dark compared to how it should be. And actually, it's really cold in here right now, so I might just turn that radiator back up. I don't know what's happened. It's just got freezing in here. Oh! Christmas loop music came to an end. You ask her Heleneheim? No, that's not the next stop. Oh no!
S-Bahnhof Halensee. Zehlendorf Eicheln.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn those back off again. I had those turned on yesterday as well. There we go. Okay, fell through before. Ignore that. Something feels off. I don't know what it is, but something feels off.
Einmal kurz sprechen.
I don't know, I think he said this one? Yeah, because it was only €2 on the desk.
Sind ja wieder pünktlich heute.
Don't know what you said, so there you go.
Pünktlicher ging's nicht. Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte. Danke.
Muss das hier so kalt
Hallo.
sein?
Got a long stream tonight. We'll be on till hopefully 11. We won't be doing this all the way till 11. No way. Can't. There's no buses at that time. So, well, there is in London, but not here. It's gonna really cold with goosebumps. Come on, I gotta get in and I gotta get back out again. I have 11, 12 minutes to get in. Berlin. Now, hopefully this car is gonna... Why are you indicating... No, you're not coming into my lane. You're just a bit of an arse. Heyo.
Wir kommen ja viel zu
Hello.
ja viel zu spät gekommen.
Adam should be here shortly, I think. Oh, and I think he's busy till... Oh. Close the door on an old lady. Sorry.
Sind Sie hier der 18er oder ist die Meinung, dass da einer mindestens fehlt?
I think he's... Oh. Now busy till... 8? Maybe? Don't know. Looking through everybody's memories on Snapchat. Aww. I also need to plug my phone in.
Überprüft auf Carolina.
Sound feels weird. I don't know what it is, but the sound just seems off.
Sind Sie hier der 18er oder ist es Also ich bin der Meinung, dass da einer mindestens fehlt. Fährt ja, das ist ja unglaublich.
We see if Joe's on. Let's get a chat with Joe. Guy going the other way. They get back to depot before I will. Think. Maybe? Maybe at the same time. Don't know, don't remember.
Königin Lukenseestraße, Klemmallee.
Der fährt ja, das ist ja unglaublich.
No need for that. At all. Didn't even do anything. No. Next stop, Teplitzer-Straße. It's actually quite annoying because the game is kind of actually a bit too loud for me today for some reason. But obviously for you it's fine because it's got its own slider for the stream sound. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move in. So I don't know, everything just feels wrong with what's the setup right now, even though I've not changed anything, so everything should be fine. I don't get it either, but that's what's happening. Yeah, we are going to drop frames around here because this is a busy area.
Teplitzer Straße.
Oh.
Einmal normal, bitte.
Your exact change? How kind. Rail replacement buses.
Josef Joachim-Platz.
Come on, stay left. Didn't stay left. Kind of stayed left. You.
Die kommen auch jedes Mal zu spät.
You see, I can rush this bit, but the next bit, it doesn't matter how much you rush, it always takes the same amount of time.
Bismarckplatz.
Do you know, I don't actually know why the view distance is so high. Not normally set that high. There we go. Something's made any difference at all, but... was going the way, but I didn't see where it was going. Come on, change green. Change green. Change green, not changing green, nowhere near changing green. In the meantime, while we're travelling down here, don't forget all these streams that we've done. All part of the charity streams. We're raising money this year for Bliss, as normal, as we always do every Christmas. An amazing charity. They raise money, and they do research, and they support families of children who have been born prematurely or have been born sick, and they make sure that they get the best care no matter where or when they are born. So please, any spare pennies, it is a brilliant charity. Please do send it over to them. www.justgiving.com/2812-2017. Come on. Pulling across, pull across. There you go. Yes, what we do, we raise the money for... Raise money for charity. That's what the whole live stream for today is about.
Boah, fällt der Scheiße.
Ja, Leute, das ist ja unglaublich. Ich hab da seinen Führerschein gewonnen, aber.
Guten Tag.
Die sind aber reichlich spät.
Rallying the troops. Joe's busy. Adam's don't know where Adam is. Mark isn't replying. We've asked him like 3 times now. Mark, do you still have our modded Minecraft server? And he's just not replied every time.
Richten Sie sich eigentlich auch nach den Fahrzeiten, die
Hallo.
am Plan stehen, oder nicht mehr?
That was very bad of me. That was not a very good one, I'm sorry. Didn't do that well. I know which way I was indicating them. Hi, BTV is here, everybody. You'll be able to hear him, but maybe he might do his... So he might do text-to-speech. There you go, there he is. You got a good day?
BTV said yeah.
Good. Looking forward to New Year. Stop Yardo.
BTV said yeah. Hopefully it's better than this one kappa.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It's not been the best of years.
Jedes Mal zu spät.
Some things have gone well, some things have not.
BTV said yeah.
Oops. Almost clipped a car. Yeah. Rip. Best. Ooh. You know what? I was like, the whole point of the stream is kind of look back at the year, but as a group, we haven't done that much this year. I mean, all the Euro Truck everybody's been seeing went out last year. Didn't go out last year. No. Went out this year. It was recorded in 2016. So, we really actually haven't done anything this year except from these streams.
Kurfürstendamm.
We just never had time. These visas we did fuck all, by the way. Yeah, we just didn't have time. It's like, ooh, firework. Yeah, we just not had the time to do it. Everybody's been busy at different times. And you gotta get everybody in a good mood, and it's like, well, it just doesn't work when it's not your job. No, it's not an IRL firework, it was in Berlin, in the game. I thought they only went off at midnight, but apparently they start now. Ash was supposed to send me that timetable thing, and he's not done it, actually. Oops. Hey!
Fette Scheiße.
Big yellow bus here! How can you not see it? Do you remember I broke my timetables on X10? I changed the timetables. I tried to make a chrono for Christmas and New Year so that the buses would finish early, and it didn't work. It edited the normal timetable instead, so now I have loads of buses that finish at 6 o'clock when really they need, and there's no night buses. So I needed to get to reset the timetables again, and Ash was going to send them to me, and we've just not got around to it yet.
S- und U-Bahnhof Zoologischer Garten.
I'm using my edited timetable again today anyway, because obviously it's New Year, so everything finishes a bit early. Except London, where if you're on a bus in London, you get free travel from 11:45 till 2:30 in the morning. If you're in London and you're trying to get around, free buses and tube trains. Of course, gotta let people off here. I keep forgetting to stop at stops. Looks like we might just leave on time as well. Luckily.
Herzallee.
I'm just gonna go and run and get something to eat really quickly because I have, obviously it's tea time, I've not had anything. So I'm just gonna quickly go and get something out the cupboard just to scran on until I can take a break.
BTV said alright.
Herzallee. Endhaltestelle. Bitte aussteigen. Terminus. Please leave the bus.
2 seconds. Ta-da! I need to quickly Google something with somebody now. Oh. Oh, okay. Yellow. I'm just checking for you now. Yeah, it's not a random time. Everything finishes early today, doesn't it? So, gotta be sure. From your stop to where? You going towards Manchester? Okay, 25 to 7. That's 25 to 7? 25 to 7, yeah. It's your last one off the estate. Alright. See you later. Happy New Year to you too. Bye-bye. Getting bus times for people. Doop. BTV still there? Oh yeah, there he is. I thought he was gone and I was like, oh great, he's left me. Yeah, I know, BTV, isn't it just? He said life as a bus veg.
Herzallee.
I think I've just knocked the thing on. It shouldn't have. Okay, apparently not.
Herzallee.
Hiya. Oh, okay, there's more people getting on. Done that like 3 times now. You doing anything tonight, BTV? Anything in particular? No. Same. Just doing this, really.
S- und U-Bahnhof Zoologischer Garten.
Noisy wheel.
Hallo.
Guten Tag. Einmal
Guten Tag.
Kurzstrecke bitte.
I don't know what she said, so... Shortcut to keys.
Einen normalen Fahrschein bitte.
Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Hallo. Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
Tell you what, word got around, this is the last bus, it's super busy. I'm gonna go through these because everybody seems to get stuck at this junction. Like that, that's how people get stuck at this junction.
U-Bahnhof Fürstendamm.
Stick that on. you could do. I'm thinking I might just go on London, because obviously they have buses all night, whereas nowhere else really does. Like, my last bus is probably about now, and it's normally about 8 o'clock. That kid's gonna cross the road. "9:30ish. You're lucky. All our buses finish at 6. So, oh, how lucky is that, eh? We don't have any night buses. We're lucky if we have a nighttime service as it is at all. But yeah, all our buses are finishing so that drivers get back to the depot no later than like 7. So like depot will be closed and everybody gone home by 7.
U-Bahnhof Landstraße.
Like, they're running a bus for 2 hours down to Warrington, and it's going back not in service, and it's like, well,
Danke.
chances are you're gonna get a driver that doesn't know any other way to go anyway. She's gonna take it back along the route.
Guten Tag.
They better run it in service. But I imagine something says they're not allowed to do that.
Eine Kurzstrecke bitte.
Full? No. Oh. That's a different bus. Yeah, and DFGM's involved as well, so even more regulations in that. Oops. You still working on Cardiff BTV? Are you still working on Cardiff? kind of. Fair enough. Tedious thing, really, doing the editor, especially for OMSI. Unpredictable. Hello.
Schönen guten Tag.
Oh, this guy getting on as well. Come on then. Last bus. Only 3 minutes late. Not bad, not bad. Doing well. Yeah. Little once every few weeks. Fair enough. That's kind of what I do. Or used to do anyway. I don't do that much anymore. I don't do it anymore, really. I'd like to, because there's no map that has exactly what I'd like. But obviously there's not never going to be, because that's not how maps work. I mean, Bot was halfway there with it, it's just not... still not exactly... that. This is the West Country? Yeah, I'm confused. Okay then. Oh, yeah, I like the countryside bit of Buses of the West Country. And obviously the legacy version you can drive sort of through the other bit, and it's nice. It doesn't have it's like I had a council housing estate part on it as well, with loads of little sort of roads like that, and then it obviously opens up into a big town centre. And it's not well, I don't know if the new one's gonna have that, but it doesn't have that now because obviously Totnes and Paignton, they're not really huge cities like Manchester. So, you know, it's one of the things you do have to do yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you, which is rightfully so, because it's a horrible thing to do. That was going to hit me then. That's what we need, is urban maps, maps that go through the countryside. Oh, no, other way around. Urban, of course. Meh. The countryside's kind of like just easy, innit? It's like, oh, it's like a cop-off. It's like, I can't be bothered, so I'm going to stick loads of trees down, and it'll be fine.
Hallo. Eine Fahrkarte bitte.
I'd like... Well, basically, I'd like... I don't know, it was... The idea of the Morton map was kind of...
Hallo.
Yeah, there is, but there always is going to be, isn't there? Because you're never gonna have, unless you make the buildings yourself, you're never gonna have buildings that are gonna specifically fit your town, ever. It's just not gonna work. Fictional or not, it doesn't work. Another firework. I mean, that was one of the things with the map I was doing. You know, when you were, I think it was you, said to move the buildings back a little bit from the pavement. And it's like, well, those buildings were all... Some of those were Canterbury buildings, some of them were... I think some of them were your buildings, but... Obviously they're flat buildings that go on a road, a straight road, and this was a curved bit of road. So again, the buildings didn't fit. And it was like, I was lining them up, and I had to use buildings all from the same street in Cardiff, because these were your buildings. And it's like, well... It's not gonna fit right, because... It's a different length of road, and I can't mix and match because then it doesn't look right. So, you know, you are super limited with things like buildings and that. But it's always going to be that way, really, unless you want to put the full effort in, which is a lot.
Bismarckplatz.
Oops, that's... nope. When you're on change to your normal keyboard and it goes into the emoji ones and you start typing emojis that don't mean anything. BTV. Yeah, I'm excited for London. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to drive on it, but I'm very concerned it's going to be a lot like Chicago, which is like the buildings and the roads are built into the same object, so you would get a block would load each time, and you just couldn't run it. It's you know what I mean? It's too resourceful. Smaller chunks would be alright. And I suppose especially considering how the whole UKDT thing, they do everything with as little poly as possible, and I think that is an amazing thing that they do, and they do it really well, and it is good that they do that, and I'm hoping that London has the same kind of polycutting in it, because otherwise it's just not gonna work for a lot of people.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Yeah. With the buses, I would I think a lot of the buses for London are weird. They are nothing like any of the others that have been made for OMSI. I cannot figure out what it is, but if you just look at them compared to the one I'm driving now, the Lion City double decker, there's just something different about the way it's built and the way it looks. It doesn't look like any other model in OMSI. And I mean, obviously it's going to look different because it's a different bus, but do you get what I mean? Like, you can tell it's built very differently. Yeah, I think it's like the textures and the way that the textures show, there's kind of a lot more to it than there is, say, this one. Yeah. Whereas on these, they're probably not. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's one thing though, if you look at the stream and you look at the dashboard right now, I've just put the light on just specific to show this. You can kind of tell it's a texture. It doesn't have that, like, you've got an advert. Well, I'll leave the light on anyway and I'll just keep talking about it because you'll be able to pick up on what I mean. You look at it and you can see that it's just a texture. It's not actually like got the plasticky feel that you would expect of it, and it's kind of like on Reese's buses, that's kind of the same thing. Like, you have the dash on the Volvo and it has, actually I need to have a look at it actually because I've not seen it for ages. You got a picture? Could you link me a picture of the dash? If you know if there's a more recent one. Or is the most recent one the one on Flickr? Oop. See if we can get the Flickr one up. OMSI London. Flickr is old. Oh, okay, well if I have a look at it anyway, then I can still, because that's the latest one I know of, so obviously if you look at it, you can still get an idea of what I mean. Not that one, that's the NRM. Oh, it's not on there anymore, it's actually been taken off. Is there a picture of the Hamburg one? OMSI. I'm just gonna put OMSI Volvo and see what comes up. Nothing. That's wrong, that's why. That's not my stop. I can't find it, but if we took the dash on the... I don't think we can actually because it's got a different dash.
U-Bahnhof Ost-Rhein-Heinheim.
I don't know, I just feel like there's some things like the little tiny textures on holding. That is the dash I'm thinking of, but the London version of it. I actually need a picture of. If I'm going to compare with that one, I need a picture of the Hamburg dash because I think it's actually not going to be able to prove my point. Because on the B90Ls we have, the dash it's plastic, but when you run your finger over it, it's kind of
Eine
rough.
Kurzstrecke bitte.
And I remember on the picture that Reese did of
Hallo.
the dash for the B5, it had the picture texture of rough, but you could kind of tell it was smooth. Get what I mean? I know it's a stupid amount of detail you'd ever need to add. You'd never need it to be that detailed. I don't know, it was just that combined with a few other things for that bus made it feel not realistic. Get what I mean? Yeah. But I wouldn't expect it to be more. That would just be a stupid amount of polys. Really. Turn the light off now. There was just that, and like I said, that and a few other things that made it feel a bit off. Yeah, as well. Big pain.
Schutzallee.
Huh. I remember. I've got a screenshot of it. I think I might delete it now actually. But there was this one time I got an email from JD, and it popped up. Because some emails do and some emails don't. And then literally like a second afterwards, they sent me a notification through the app as well, and it was just an advert, and I was like, that's naughty. You can't do that. Because that's just spamming somebody. I'm gonna risk something right now. They're gonna fix it or make it worse. Oh, I fixed it. You know when objects and cars start getting black shadows until you get really close up to them? But you can press Control Delete and it kind of resets all your textures. Oh, this car isn't letting me out. But sometimes it makes it worse. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, because it's like you've minimized the game and reopened it. So the game is like, okay, I have to refresh everything on the screen. So it does. So it reloads all the textures. Oh. I'm hoping that soon I'm gonna get my old computer back 'cause it's playing up. Do you remember when it? I don't know if it ever did it when we were doing anything. When it used to restart every hour. You do? Oh, okay. Well, it's doing that again. We passed it round the family, and it started to do that again, and we can't fix it. So I'm gonna kind of have it back, and I'm hoping it's gonna be like a streaming computer. So it'll sit next to mine, and that'll handle the stream, and I'll just play on mine. Because it's things like I can't stream or record any Fallout 4 at all. It just doesn't work. In fact, if anything, Fallout 4 kills my card enough as it is without even considering recording or streaming it. Plus, I prefer two computer setup anyway. It's
Hallo. Hallo.
everything's more spread out. It's like, you know, because at the moment Discord, OBS, the sound desk bit, and the Twitch chat are all squashed onto my screen. Whereas if it was on another computer, it would be on a third screen somewhere else in this room, and it would just look better, and it'd just be nicer. And it'd be easier to edit the scene as well, rather than having to click off the game and pause everything and stuff like that. This bus is moving. Why is that car coming right up behind me? I was clearly reversing. Sort it out. What's up with it?
Zehlendorf Eichel.
I thought it was fine. I didn't know there was anything wrong with it. Oh, yeah. That was annoying because item description for the one I've got. Item description for the one I've got says it's got, you know, because there's two different versions of DVI ports. One has 4 pins around the little rectangular pin, and one doesn't. The description for this card was like, it has both versions of DVI ports. It turns up, it only has the one. The one I don't have. Thankfully, it's fine because it's got VGA and HDMI as well. But we've got the same card, of course, 750 Ti. But it's just stupid. It's like, do we not? We had a 750 Ti. Maybe you used to. Oh. Oh no, it's Joe. Joe is a 750 Ti like me. It's one of the things actually. We all seem to have. When we first got our new computers, we all seemed to go for a similar kind of build. Like i5s, roughly 750 graphics cards. I think Joe's is actually almost identical to mine. I don't know how we managed it, because none of us ever said, oh, we're getting a new computer and we're going to have this, 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 and this. And it's not like it was top of the range at the time, because it wasn't. And it's like, I don't know, we just somehow managed it.
Hallo. Ein Fahrschein bitte.
Guten Tag.
Einen normalen Fahrschein.
We've almost done. Last bus down to Telltale for Christmas. New Year even.
Schweizer Hofpark.
I did this journey on Christmas Eve as well, and I took the Christmas SD80. Got the little decorations on. Last bus before Christmas. It's kind of weird this actually, because this X10 feels like huge, like you'd think it was kind of the flagship route, but you've then got to remember there's actually the whole other side of Berlin, like you've got in the original map, which isn't on this map, and it's like you could put both of them together,
Leo-Eck-Straße.
and you'd have an even bigger map, and it's like you just don't kind of realize how they link together.
Hallo.
That would. Actually, yeah, it probably would. I was gonna say, would it? Because you got the Brazil map, haven't you? The coach one. 350 tiles in it. I remember it's a long one. It doesn't work very well either with AI. I'll have a look when I finish this. I won't be able to, will I? That 400 tiles? I don't remember. I don't think I ever would have gone over all the 400 tiles then. There must have been something on the map that never loaded for me. Oh, fair enough. I've still got the original version somewhere. Your original version of that is still somewhere, and I don't know where it is, and I remember, because I wanted it for ages, and I couldn't find it, and then I found it, and now I've lost it again. Yeah, I've got like 3 versions. Got like every single version of it there is.
Am Ruhrwechsel.
Nobody's getting on now, everybody's just kind of getting off.
Wiesbaden.
Boah, fällt der Scheiße.
do have your 60s map. In fact, I was on it yesterday. It's broken. I don't know what's broken about it, but like it just stops loading tiles after a certain point.
Entschuldigung, zur Weiterfahrt benötigen Sie einen Fahrschein für das der Ziel. The zone ticket is necessary.
Probably. In fact, I might actually load it up after this and have a look in the log file. There's also a massive texture problem for some reason at one of the towns, but it's like I've not moved anything to do with that. Your 60s map is actually really nice.
Zehlendorfer Straße.
Yeah, it's... with a map like that, you've kind of got a limited amount of what you can do. To be honest, you probably... I think that the best way to go about a map is probably either building it in a modern time and then backdating, or kind of going in the middle and building it in like 80s or 90s and having a modern part and a non-modern part, or you know, sitting yourself in the middle and then going, right, I'm going to give it this much future and this much past, as opposed to going, I'm going to give it all past or all future, because you'll get bored. And either way you end up with the same result at the end, really. Fair enough. I mean, you have to... I don't know what changes there's been, but I think I've seen quite a few 80s and 90s pictures of Cardiff. It's one of those things. It's like, again, lack of buildings for it. Especially on a real map. Do you remember on Aussie X? There was that map that I can't remember what the guy's name is. He made the, you know, the prefix one-way signs, and not Roadhog, the one who did it just before him, and they were used in Bodenham, I think. He made like a pack of 5 signs. And he had a map as well. He was doing a map, and it was that map of the you always saw the town centre, and it had like, he always had the fleet line on it, and then it was always like a town centre, and it was dead narrow, and it was really good, and we never finished the map. Oh, was it? I don't know. I just thought it was the same guy, but you remember the map? Yes, that's the one I mean. That map was really good and it never got finished.
Hallo.
Oh, did he? Oh. Why? But the map was good, I didn't need to restart it. Wait, I think Koiti was the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Shame that never got finished. Ooh, I'll have a look at that in a second. I'm just almost finished this the run, and then I can go back to depot not in service, so I can take a quick stop and have a look at everything. Taking that gap, that didn't work.
Wartestraße.
Oh, my mum did that before. It was really cringy. She was like, I'm going for bath and not having one for the rest of the year, and I was like, that's not funny. Not funny. It's just not funny. Fact. Mute the microphone.
Ramradbrücke. Endhaltestelle. Bitte aussteigen. Terminus. Please leave the bus here.
Walkie-talkies. They're very useful. Oh, the Christmas loop ran out again. Not that you can hear it over the bus anyway. The kid in that picture though, B2B, his face is just kinda... Let me take a picture of this. I'll show you. Oh, turn. Alright, you got the stream open still? Let me get the preview up. He's just kind of peeking in. I'm not sure how well you can see that. You probably can't see that very well. Yeah, he's just like... Oh, that way. You probably can't see that. He's just peeking in, like into the screen. I didn't unlock over a pedestrian. There's nobody there. Yeah, that would be just like a second before. Everybody off the bus. Oh, there's nobody here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it over this side for a second then. Rather than spin it round and park, I'll just chuck it over here and park.
Wartestraße.
I'll post it in Discord, it's fine. Look at these videos. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's not Koiti. Although I do remember this map. This isn't the map I was thinking of. Pretty sure it's probably that Welsh town. Test one. Oh, okay. Honestly, I cannot remember. I don't remember it had a name or anything like that. I'm gonna drive in a second. I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. Update. I'm gonna clear off all these stories too. We got somebody from our class, from our production arts. They're dead like, you wouldn't see them as somebody who's soft. They're kind of, can't think what the word is. They're into like rock music and everything like that, and they kind of dress like it as well, so they have like leathers and that. And we got them into Snapchat, and ever since, she just posts like, the most, like, you just would not expect it at all. Like right now she's put like a cat sleeping on her snoring, and it's so cute, and it's just like, this isn't you, this isn't who we know. Who is this person? Oops. It's really funny. Oh, I hate that turn. Coming out of Ramoth, you'll see it on the stream in a second, probably. When you're going left, you can never see right. In fact, I was going around Scunthorpe yesterday, maybe the day before, and I kept, every time I came out the estate, I went around the 31A 3 times, roughly? Well, 2.5 times, and every time coming out of the estate, like the biggest estate, I'd look right to look down the road, and every time the bar from the window would be in the way, and I'd physically move myself to try and look past it every time, and I always got quite out because like, oh yeah, that doesn't work. But because I was rolling, it always felt like it did. Phone needs plugging in again. What do you reckon? Can we get back up to Berlin in half an hour? Into the depot? Bet we can do that easily. Time is it? 6 o'clock. Ooh, that was close. One almost got hit. Oh, come on. Hurry up, Mr. Peugeot. Do you know what? I'll let the van out. I've done my bit. Oh, okay, apparently it's icy now. It's just come up on the dashboard that it's icy. We do, but I probably couldn't play it. Not streaming it. Well, actually, I could change. I can. What I'll do is. Actually, I think Adam has it. I think Adam refunded it. I've got it though. So what I might do is, I'll plug the Elgato into the other computer, and I'll just swap the stream over halfway through and go on so I can stream from the other computer and do the stuff for us. Yeah, I'll just swap over to the so that it runs through the computer halfway through. So I'll play on this one. If we do that, Adam might have got it again. Actually, I'm not sure. He's not around till like 8 anyway at the moment. I did. I checked it and it said he did, but he's always saying he didn't. Oh, maybe he does have it then. I don't know, he told me he didn't. Fair enough, I probably actually have mods installed if I have mine on. Do I? I think I'll clean install. I might have a clean install, I'm not sure. Fair enough. I've not played it in like a year. I've just not had anyone to play with, so I've not played it. It's like... Oh. I've got Xbox Gold for a month right now. Because it was like £1, so I was like, okay, I'll get it for a month rather than paying for the year. Because my 2 brothers have just got an Xbox One as well. So now everybody has an Xbox One. So we can all play Minecraft or something. But... well, and Forza Horizon, any other game that they've got, because they've all got Xbox Ones. So I was like, okay, well if that makes it worth getting gold. But then it's like, well, what if we actually don't? So it's like, okay, I'll get it for the first month, and then if you use it, great, I'll buy it for longer. If I don't, then I'm not going to buy it. But at the moment, we're just kind of playing Minecraft, and I can play that through Windows 10 version. And connect to the Xboxes, so I don't actually need gold, so I don't think I'm actually going to ever end up getting it again, which is annoying because it's nice to have because you get all your free games and everything as well, and you get your cloud saves, which is useful because obviously playing around different people's Xboxes, things like that. Actually, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go back onto Minecraft and just do some building stuff. Not very multiplayer though, because it's family server, so I wouldn't get any use on it. What other games do we all have? I don't think we all have any games like Match that are like multiplayer. Oh, there's an old granny crossing. I didn't see her, you know. This guy in front's good because I didn't see that person coming at all. Another firework, and another. weird. You replied, oh right, and someone else on my Snapchat has replied the exact same, oh right. It is spooky. Even Halloween. You should be able to do that, BTV. I'm pretty sure you're a moderator. We're all moderators. I can only the owner do that. BTV wants the Kappa emoji adding to Discord. Oh. Yeah, but you have the same permissions as me, except from I have certain owner ones. I'm pretty sure you should be an admin though, because you're 2812. Is that really not a thing? Oh my god, it's raining. I had no idea it was raining. Server settings. I'll have a look at server settings in a few minutes then. When I get back to depot and I can chill for a few minutes, I'll do it then. Ooh. Did you have a Christmas then? We haven't actually talked about that. I don't think anybody's really said that. Yeah, it was good. Got a drone, which is over there in the corner. What else did I get? Drone. There's something else big that I got. Oh! New phone. Same! We both got a new phone. What'd you get? That's quite funny. Oh, never heard of that one. I got 6S. I don't really want anything more though. It's like the 7. We went round to Selfridges with Mitchell yesterday. And he's like a big Apple person. He's got everything Apple. Most things Apple. And I was like, I don't like the 7. It's got no headphone port, no headphone jack. Because, you know, I like to be able to plug my phone into my computer and then into my headphones. And you can't do that with the other ones, obviously, because it's Bluetooth, isn't it? So I was like, I like that. and I liked the actual click of the button. And he took me to Selbridge, and we got the 7, and he was like, this clicks, and he was there pressing the button, and he's like, there is a click on this, you can feel the click, and I was there. There is not a click on that button. And we were like having an argument with the Selbridges saying whether the button clicked or not. It does not click. It honestly does not click. And he was telling me it does, and I was like, it really doesn't. And I was pressing down like super hard as well. I was like, that is like pressing up here. And I went and kind of pressed it next to the camera as well, being like, it doesn't press. Because there's an actual press of it. Which is what I like to have, that confirmation you're doing something. Just like, there's loads of times when I'll have I had my old keyboard, just got a new keyboard 3 days ago. And it's like, I'll sit there and I'll press, say, the E key for the inventory on Minecraft, and I'll keep it held, not realising I've pressed it down because I couldn't feel it. Whereas now I've got a lovely mechanical keyboard with lights. More fireworks. I don't really like for this keyboard to have. You can't do it, but you can have a ripple effect, so you press a key and it ripples out. I feel like it'd be quite nice to have that as like an effect, even though you've got the colour on. Just like I have colour on now, I have a base of blue everywhere, and the numpad is orange, and all the formatting keys like enter and backspace and shift and caps lock, they're all in yellow, and all my letters are in green, including like the apostrophe and all that bit. WASD and the upper arrow and all the arrow keys are in red, and then the numbers across the top are in like a pink. I think it'd be quite nice if you could have it so that it ripples after you press keys like that as well, because sorry, yawning. When you only have the ripple effects on, all the keys are actually off, so you can't really see anything, and it's kind of like, well, I've just got a blank keyboard here, and especially considering that all the letters are see-through, it's like, well, you can't even see the white of them on there or anything, like. If I turn it down, even now, with the big light on for the green screen, it's still pretty dark and kind of hard to see them. There's also a bit of dirt on the Alt key already. That's not good. I've had it like 3 days. Also, it's a game mode that keeps catching me out. Like if you hit the game mode key, it changes your insert in all that group of buttons to additional keys. But it also changes every other key on the keyboard to do the same thing, except you can't program every other key on the keyboard. So it's like, it kind of disables every other key if you leave it switched on. So I'm there typing and I'm like, why isn't it working? And it's like, oh, that's why. I also have it set to automatically change for when I'm playing, for example, Minecraft, because it's what I'm playing at the moment. It'll give every colour, every key, a base colour of brown, like dirt. And then, like, your Q and your E have a certain colour, and every button that you use has a colour, basically, so that you don't notice it because you never look, but it's nice to know that that's happening, if you get what I mean. No. Not allowed. Not having that. When all the cars decided going to change lanes. I know, it's like even when just one changes lanes, they slow down so much, they don't need to, and it's just kind of like, what are you doing? It's as if they brake test you, even though it's not intentional. Yeah, it does a little bit. I mean, it looks the same for me on the stream, because nobody can see that you're typing. I probably should have stuck that in like a little box on the corner or something. We need that, you know, we need a little application. A little thing that we can put on every video of ours when you're in it. It's just like, if you ever talk, it's just highlighted, it's like BTV says. I mean, that's what text-to-speech is for, but...
BTV said, yeah, good idea.
I wonder if there's a way to just have text-to-speech on by default. That would get annoying.
BTV said it would. BTV said capital.
Oh, here we go. I was editing through the Euro Trip today, and obviously we did the oops, wrong button. We did the text to speech at the end, didn't we? And it's a good half an hour long of just text to speech. Oh. Almost there. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes to get into depot. Oh, and 2 of the buses are going the same place. That's true. I'm far off driving like that anyway sometimes. I was before when I was 15 minutes late. Gonna get into Berlin. I mean, that's how you want to drive on London, isn't it? So. I mean, to be fair, I think the main thing that will annoy me about London is I won't be able to have the AI traffic all the way up. So I won't be able to kind of simulate proper traffic because it won't be, my computer won't be able to handle it. And I kind of like the realism of, I don't mind just sitting in a queue. I'll do it. It's fine by me. And that's when I'd like to zip around. Yeah, there will be a lot of buses. I've seen the screenshots. It's like about 5 buses in every picture. Oh, hello. There's 3 more buses behind me now. There is a line of 6 buses all going depot. "30 buses. Watch, but that's a really short line as well. Bet that just goes like over a bridge and that's it. But it isn't London though, isn't it? It's like there's a bus every 2 minutes-ish. Maybe not 2, but you know what I mean. Yeah, if the bus is late by a minute, it gets turned around. Go back. It works well though. I don't think... It's like... If a bus is missing, with them being that often, you wouldn't really notice that much. I'm wondering how they work down there as well. Do they work based on frequency or based on times? Both. Because I know that Metrolink up here, they have first tram is at this time, last tram is this time. But in between, say, all the trams got held up and they had to stop for 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, the schedule just restarts, and there's still a tram every 6 minutes after that. Like, there's no, oh, you gotta catch up with your time. It's just operate as normal. Which is quite a good way of running it, I think. I think that works quite well. Oh, there's 2 minutes now. Might not make that. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hello, invisible vans. Yeah. Hold on, I'll reply to you properly in a second. Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, I got on the bus the other day. Friday. And I got on, and it was one of the regular drivers who we used to have. And he gave me a child ticket, and he said, I assume you've got your pass. And I was like, no, I'm actually over 16 now, I need the other ticket. But he said it did grumpily at the start. He was like, okay, I assume you've got your pass. So I said, no, I'm over 16, I need the other ticket. And he was like, well, it's too late now. And then he was like, so you've left college, you've left school then? And I was like, you changed quickly. What's going on? Got super friendly, and I was like, yeah, I've left now. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to turn to go to the depot, you know. A bit lost. Oh, is it right here? I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna go straight. Yeah, we need to have IGO passes, but they're only for people 16 and under. I'm 17, so I don't have it. Where's my charge dead? I get child tickets quite a lot though. Like, I just get on the bus, and because I'm so small, they just assume I'm a kid. And I'm like, I'll take that as a compliment, you know. I've gone the wrong way again, I'm at the main road, this is not the right way. Yeah, that's true. But we get, for our college buses, I've got a bursary for it. So we get, you can buy these anyway, but we get like a piece of card with 10 boxes on it, and the drivers scribble out a box each trip. So we've obviously got to get that out, otherwise it's just £1. But what they started doing, which is why Nick left apparently, is they would add up however much money they got in the morning, and if they got less on a certain trip, they'd dock that driver's wage, the difference, because they thought, oh, they're letting people on for free. You know, because if you have one lesson at 10 AM till 11 AM, you're going to stay around till 4:15 for the college bus home, aren't you? No, you're not. So that's just a bit, that does actually quite annoy me that they do that. I've gone the wrong way again, I've gone the wrong way again. I do, because it's a pain to get home. That's why I stay. If it wasn't, I'd go home. But it's like, I'm thinking next year, rather than getting the college bus for free, I'm gonna get the... That's true. That's, but sometimes there's not always somebody free, and if there is, we kind of just sit around and do nothing. But I'm thinking rather than getting the college bus free next year, I'm gonna get the Warrington bus for free, because it's like it's a 20-minute walk from mine, and you know, I can walk 20 minutes rather than stick around for 5 hours. Come on, go. I am oh so lost. Oh, I think I found the way now. Just in time for tea as well. But it looks like we're going to be late. Not quite got there in 30 minutes. That's green. There we go. What time are we on them? Say a break till 7:30. You can still be around BTV after 7:30, do you think? Oh. Right, there's a bus coming out the depot. There should not be a bus coming out the depot. There's no more services. Go back in. Or don't. Okay, bye. You can be. Yeah, please, if you could, because Adam won't be home yet. And we can do some GTA or something, maybe. I don't know, we'll sort it out. But I'm gonna go for tea. And, oh yeah. Reinstall it. With your fibre optic internet. I assume you have fibre optic internet. Fair enough. I don't know, we'll have a look and see what we can do then. True, Virgin Media. Spin it around, stick it in the gap. Alright, well, I'll let you do that. Oop. Turn everything off. Off. The last bus of the new year complete. Last bus of the last bus of the year complete, even. Yeah, okay, we'll take a break, and we'll. Oops. We will be back in. That one. That's the one. We'll be back soon. Ish. 72 gigabytes. Why is it so much? It never used to be that much. 72 gigabyte. Yeah, I guess it will be updates. Yes, we're back at 7:30 with something I don't know what. Could you not just rethingy all the files, BTV? You know, when you right click and local files, verify the integrity. That could work. Anyway, yes, we're back on the stream in. I don't think you can keep the mods and go online though, so it wouldn't work, if you get what I mean. Anyway, we'll talk about this off stream. We're back in 37 minutes.